The airport was a blur of frantic energy, a sea of people rushing home for the holidays. But for me, it was just a place to wait. Christmas Eve. The date itself was a sharp, painful reminder of everything I had lost. A year ago today, my son Leo was taken from me. The world had kept spinning, but mine had stopped. I clutched the worn teddy bear in my lap, the one Leo couldn't sleep without. My flight to anywhere but home was delayed. Another cruel joke from the universe. I was running away, but grief has a way of packing itself in your carry-on. As I sat there, lost in the echoing silence of my own mind, a tiny voice cut through the noise.
"Excuse me, mister. Have you seen my mommy?"
I looked down to see a little girl, no older than 7, with big, tear-filled brown eyes and pigtails that bounced when she sniffled. She was holding a small, hand-drawn picture of a woman with bright red hair, a Christmas tree, and 2 stick figures holding hands. Her name was Lily. She let go of her mom's hand for just a second to look at a display of gingerbread houses, and when she turned back, her mom was gone. My first instinct was to direct her to the nearest security guard. I was in no state to help anyone. My own heart was a shattered mess. How could I possibly mend a child's temporary panic? But then I looked at her, at the absolute terror and trust in her eyes, and I saw a flicker of my own son, Leo, who would have been just her age. The thought was a punch to the gut, but it also sparked something I hadn't felt in a year, a sense of purpose. "No, I haven't, sweetie," I said, my voice hoarse from disuse. "But I'll help you find her. My name's Arthur." I tucked Leo's bear safely into my bag. This was not the time for my ghosts. Lily's small hand found its way into mine, her grip surprisingly strong.
"Okay, Arthur," she whispered, her tears subsiding just a little.
We became a strange team, this broken man and a lost little girl, navigating the bustling terminals on a mission. We started at the gingerbread display, no sign of a woman with red hair. We checked the nearby gates, the coffee shops, the bookstores. With every from the people we asked, Lily's shoulders slumped a little more. My own chest tightened. I knew this feeling of being lost, of searching for someone who wasn't there. I remembered the frantic hours after Leo's accident, the desperate hope that it was all a mistake. I had to push those memories down. For Lily, "What's your mom's name?" I asked, trying to keep my voice steady and calm for her.
"Mommy," she replied, which wasn't very helpful, but made me smile for the first time in what felt like a lifetime.
"What does she call you?" I tried again.
"My little star," she said, her face lighting up for a moment. "Because I was born on Christmas." My breath hitched. Leo's birthday was December 26th.
The universe wasn't just cruel, it was a poet. We decided to sit for a moment near the giant Christmas tree in the main hall. Lily was getting tired, her little legs weary from walking. She leaned her head against my arm, her trust absolute. And in that simple gesture, a wall I had built around my heart began to crumble. I found myself telling her about Leo. I told her how he loved building elaborate forts out of pillows, and how he thought chocolate chip cookies could solve any problem. I even pulled out the worn teddy bear, whose name was Captain Cuddles, and told her how Leo insisted he was a space explorer.
Lily listened with wide-eyed seriousness. "Captain Cuddles looks very brave," she said, gently patting the bear's head.
She then told me about her mom, how she baked the best apple pie and sang silly songs in the car. We were 2 strangers, sharing stories of the people we loved most, creating a small, warm bubble in the cold and personal airport. The gaping hole in my chest didn't feel quite so vast anymore. It was still there, but Lily's presence was like a soft light, illuminating the edges and making it less terrifying. Suddenly, an announcement echoed through the terminal. "Paging the mother of Lily, a 7-year-old girl with pigtails. Please come to the information desk in the main concourse."
Lily's head shot up. "That's me," she squealed, a brilliant, hopeful smile spreading across her face.
My heart leaped with a mixture of relief and a strange, unexpected pang of sadness. Our mission was over. We hurried to the information desk, my hand holding hers tightly one last time. A woman with vibrant red hair was there, her face streaked with tears, talking frantically to an airline employee. "Mommy," Lily shouted, letting go of my hand and running full speed into her mother's arms. The reunion was a flurry of hugs and tears and relieved whispers. I stood back, a silent observer. The mother looked over at me, her eyes filled with more gratitude than I'd ever seen. "Thank you," she mouthed, clutching Lily as if she'd never let go again. I just nodded, a lump forming in my throat. As they walked away, hand in hand, Lily turned back and waved. "Bye, Arthur. Bye, Captain Cuddles." I waved back, a genuine smile reaching my eyes. The delay for my flight was announced again, but this time, it didn't bother me. I walked over to the ticketing counter. "I need to change my flight," I said to the agent. "I'm not going to anywhere anymore. I'm going home." Sitting by the gate waiting for my new flight, I held Leo's bear. The airport was still a chaotic whirl of holiday travelers, but it looked different now. It wasn't a place of escape. It was a place of connection, of reunions. I had spent a year drowning in the darkness of my grief, convinced I would never feel anything but pain again. But a little girl named Lily, my little Christmas star, had led me out. She didn't erase the pain, but she reminded me that my heart was still capable of holding something else alongside it: hope. She helped me find her mom, and in doing so, she helped me start to find my way back to myself. This Christmas, I was finally going home, not to run from a memory, but to start honoring it. Thanks for listening to my story. If you've ever felt lost, remember that sometimes helping someone else is the best way to find yourself. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories that touch the heart.